Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Makakdash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada from the Men of Valor Camp here in Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth. Lord willing, it can be edifying. And today I wanted to see what the verse of the day is. And, it's very spiritual, okay? The scriptures are divine wisdom from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And it's the spirit that the verse of the day, and I'm going to read it. Go ahead and read it, but we'll go into it. Titus chapter 2 and verse 5. Verse of the day, it says, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the meat of this. All right, and this is, of course, advice, spiritual advice that was given to, men and women on how we should move, And, hey, it's definitely a big challenge to you sisters out there, because this world promotes and exalts the whoredom of our women, all right, the promiscuity, the liberty. Okay, so it takes great faith and patience even for those sisters to not fall into that temptation of being hot girls or being harlots, man, and sluts. All right, because this world definitely doesn't demonize that, man. You can go out and do as you please if you're a woman, man. All right, and nobody really corrects them. You got the red pill community, but they demonize that. They've given these women liberty. So for a woman that's in this faith and seeking righteousness, it's very it's a challenge, man. That's why you sisters have to pray for endurance, pray for guidance, pray that the Lord covers you, man. Pray that the Lord continues to allow you to walk in righteousness and not to be tempted by the wickedness of this world. So always good to go into. We'll start at the top. It says, Titus chapter 2 and verse 1, but speak thou the things which become sound doctrine. And that verse alone, man, is very heavy, because you have so many individuals that are speaking out the side of their neck and not speaking sound doctrine, leading the sheep to the slaughter, man. All right, whether they're doing it for filthy lucre's sake or whether they're doing it because they just off. All right, we have to speak the things that become sound doctrine, man. Verse 2, it says that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, charity, and patience, right? And, the aged men in this truth are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man, the brothers and men that have been laboring for decades, man. All right, Elder Apostle Har has been laboring for almost 40 years now. Decades. Elder Apostle Ramlah, Elder Apostle Rakar, Elder Apostle Gabar. These men are our spiritual forefathers, or spiritual fathers, Salakia. They're our spiritual fathers. And, they once, like I mentioned yesterday, they paved the way for us, man. They did the 8-hour classes and just on the highways and byways for hours upon hours, going to the library, looking up the encyclopedias, where we can just get on Google now, man. All right, those men labored for this, man, and their labor is not in vain. That's why they're going to receive a beautiful and glorious portion. Lord willing, we all endure to the end. So that's wisdom for the aged men. Be sober. Be sober minded. Doesn't mean you can't drink. All right, but don't be given to too much wine, man. Too much alcohol. Knowing how to control yourself. And as we grow in this faith, we learn to be, walking that wisdom as well, man. All right. All things are lawful, but not expedient. So, it doesn't behoove us to just be getting fucking fucked up every night. You slurring, you stumbling everywhere. You get in your car and you driving. Nah, if you're going to drink at the crib, keep it, keep it at a level, use wisdom. Verse 3. Says the aged women likewise also, it's like the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. And the aged women, look at the so-called aged women in this world. You have women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s talking about they still got it, still want to twerk, and they competing with these younger women, man. So who do these younger women have to look up to? Because the elderly women, even of our nation, are fucking whores and harlots as well, man. You know, hey, some of us brothers, we grew up with the grandmas that bake cakes and all that shit, man. All right, these grandmas ain't no damn good, man. They still out here in these streets, okay? But the aged women in this faith, you know, whether it be physically or whether it be, you know, you've been in this truth for a while, you know, you've been following. All right, your behavior is to becometh holiness. That it says once again, verse 3, that the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers. Right? Don't be false accusing, man. Make that, and that's heavy. All right, being a false accuser. It says not giving too much wine teaches the good things. Hey, you know, women, when they be getting drunk, man, they don't be covering their shame. They be out here just shaking their ass and doing whatever. You know, we've seen it firsthand. You know, so hey, don't be giving to much wine. Wine meaning, hey, you know, in the physical, but also you could take it in the spiritual aspect. You know, because hey, these, once again, like I mentioned, these philosophies and the way of this world allows for these women to be out of order. Okay, it says teachers of good things, verse 4. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And nobody's pushing that vibration nowadays, man. I mean, I know there's this one lady that was speaking about it on that Just Pearly things. You know, she's an elder Jake woman, and she be giving advice to the younger women, you know, concerning, you know, being married and whatnot. And that's how it should be. Okay, but these women nowadays, man, they don't push none of that vibration. You got these women that are in competition with their own daughters, man. Once again, because E has given them the liberty to be harlots and sluts. So that they should teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, because that's your duty as a woman, to serve your husband, to you know, take care of your children. There's nothing wrong with that. America tries to demonize that. All right, but that's actually you know, hey, that's how you do the work. By serving your husband, you know, being a helpmeet. That the Lord is counting. That's how the Lord is counting your works, man. Not by you picking up the Bible and trying to break down precepts, man. That's for the men. All right, but the women, they do have their role in this thing, and they will be rewarded accordingly, man. To you sisters that are not giving your man hell and serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua with your full heart, man, and serving your man, you know, loving your children. That's what you're supposed to do. Verse 5. It says, and here's the verse of the day. It says to be discreet, right? Discreet, chaste, and actually I'm gonna get this in the NLT. To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands. These women do not want to be obedient to their husbands. They want the husband to do whatever they say. You're supposed to do what your husband says, man, within the confines of the law. It says that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed, you know, and I'm gonna get that in the NLT right quick. Titus chapter 2, it says in verse 5, it says in the NLT, to live wisely and be pure, to work in their homes, to do good, and to be submissive to their husbands. And that's in the New Testament. You're supposed to be submissive to your husband. This world teaches the complete contrary. It says, then they will not bring shame on the word of God, the word of the Most High. You know, but I want to look up these words right quick. Let's get this word discreet.
Strong's G 4998, sophron. Sophron.
It says, sophro, of a sound mind, sane in one's senses, curbing one's desire and impulses. Right, like I said, you have the liberty to go out and commit adultery. You have the liberty to go out and do wickedness and not get punished for it. All right, well, the Lord's still gonna get you, but you know the Lord gonna get these damn women. But you know Esau has given you that liberty, so you have to be, you have to take that into consideration and pray for that strength. You know, so that was the word for discreet. Let's get Chase.
Strong's G53, hognos. Hognos.
Hognos. Exciting, reverence, venerable, sacred. It says pure from calamity. Oh, no, it's like it. Pure from carnality, chaste, modest. All right, you got to be modest. Right? Read the scriptures. The Lord tells us how to move, being men and women, man. And it's very important for the women because I have to mention it once again. Esau has given them the liberty to do whatever the fuck they want to do, man. It says pure from every fault, immaculate, clean. And that's an honor unto you. That's a glory unto you. Let's get Chase, keepers at home. Let's see this word obedient. Actually, let's see this word good. Because, you can't always just take it at face value. Let's see what the word is.
Strong's G18, agathos.
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 Of good constitution or nature, useful. You got to be useful, man. All right, most of these women don't know how to cook. They can't cook. They don't want to clean. Like Cardi B said, I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring and pushing that vibration to the women. Well, the righteous vibration has to be pushed. All right, you got to be useful, man. It says good, pleasant, agreeable, joyful, happy, excellent, distinguished, upright, honorable. All right, that's not pushed in today's society of women being honorable, man. Because there are women that are going to be delivered, saved in childbearing, serving their husbands. And the Lord sees your works, and he's going to bless you, Lord willing, with that salvation as well, man. We're all looking for salvation. None of us are perfect, but this is how we're supposed to move, man. And the Lord has created guidelines for you women to move as well. So I like that word good, I'm glad I looked it up. Let's get that word obedient.
Strong's G5293, hupatasso. Hupatasso.
Hupatasso, to arrange under, to subordinate, to subject, put in subjection. So you got to be obedient, to subject oneself, obey, to submit to one's control, the control of your husband. All right, the Lord said that to Eve all the way back in the garden, that her desire would be toward her husband, to yield to one's admonition or advice, to obey, be subject. So you got to be obedient. These are, this is in the scriptures. If you can't say you're a woman serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you aren't following these things, man. Just like we can't say we're men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua if we're not following what's required of us, man. We are all responsible for our works. The Lord is going to reward us according as our works. And this applies to the women as well. So, this was your pa. I wanted to, go into this verse of the day, pushing that righteous vibration upon the women. So Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.